apart from exploring all the wonderful food on board ships, tasting new and exciting cocktails and drinks, visiting far-flung places and enjoying new experiences, relaxing on board ship while taking in some of the stunning views from your balcony, and being looked after by wonderful friendly staff. People quite often say to me, "Don't you get bored on ship? There can't be an awful lot to do." So for those of you that are doubters, I thought we'd have a look at some of the things we do. And this is only a small fraction of the activities that do take part on board, but just the things that we like to do. So very predictably, we'll begin at the beginning with a sail away party before we actually leave port. We'll begin by taking a look at some of the outdoor events we like to take part in. Firstly, we're very fond of the traditional deck sports that take part on board, things such as shuffleboard and quoits. I also like to have a go at the cricket competitions that take part in the afternoon on some of the P&O ships. There are golf competitions that take part in the simulators, and golf nets, so you can keep your swing up to scratch. On some ships there are putting greens. We've also tried our hands at archery, table tennis and even basketball. In the right weather, outside spaces can also be a place for entertainment. And of course some ships are equipped with a sea screen. And after all that exertion, maybe you just need to sit down, relax and refresh yourself. After all, it would be rude not to. And for those that like to, you can just sit in the sun and enjoy the pools and the hot tub. Inside the ship there's a whole raft of other events taking place, from board games, whist, bridge. There are port lectures to attend, so you know what to expect when you reach your ports. Lectures about the art that's being sold on board. Enrichment talks, from everything from the Battle of Britain to people's life during their television careers. Another very popular activity on board is trivia. It's usually available several times a day, in team or individual formats. Another firm favourite is bingo, and other entertaining competitions like beanbag tossing, egg catching, Jenga, and Giant Connect 4. If that's not enough for you, then how about being entertained by some of the quiz shows that take place? There's the Yes No game, Deal or No Deal, Mr. and Mrs, and a whole host of other quiz games laid on especially to entertain you. If that's not enough, there's ballroom dancing, sequence dancing, line dancing, salsa dancing, karaoke, crew talent shows, and another activity that we really enjoy is the onboard choirs. You get opportunities to meet the captain and question and answers with some of the performers on board. We then come to music and entertainment, so there are bands, musical groups, solo singers, tribute acts, comedians, jugglers, ventriloquists, hypnotists, magicians, violinists, classical duets. You name it, we've seen them on board, and all interspersed with some wonderful production shows. And we mustn't forget the chargeable supper club shows we've seen as well. So boring, it certainly isn't. Is there enough variety on board for everyone? Well, I think so. You can't please everybody all of the time, but you will please most of the people most of the time, and I think that's what it's all about. So if you found this short video helpful and maybe even surprising, perhaps you'd like to consider subscribing to the channel so you can see more helpful and maybe surprising videos in the future.